Most gardeners still believe that digging deep holes gives plants a strong start, but that simple mistake is quietly sabotaging your garden. Weak roots, nutrient loss, stunted growth, these problems often trace back to that one habit. Today, I'm going to show you why digging deep is actually hurting your plants and how a surface saturation method can make roots 10 times stronger without unnecessary labor or water waste. Here's the problem. When you dig a deep hole and water heavily, you create a saturated pocket that roots fall into. It seems helpful, but in reality, it's oxygen poor, biologically inactive, and disconnected from the most critical part of your soil. Roots drop straight into that hole, stop spreading outward, and the plant becomes dependent on that unnatural pocket. Nutrients leach downward, beneficial microbes stagnate, and soil structure around the hole can compact. That's why plants may look fine for a week or two, then stall, yellow, or produce fewer fruits and vegetables. Before we get into the fix, I want to mention a tool that changed the way I feed my garden. I use a 4-litre electric composter for kitchen, smart countertop compost bin. It's odorless, low noise, and automatically turns your food waste into nutrient-rich fertilizer. The reason it's so helpful is simple. Waiting for traditional compost means you often end up using underdeveloped material or missing feeding windows for your plants. With this composter, I can apply small, fresh amounts directly to the surface layer where roots actually grow. I'll leave the exact one I use in the description if you want to check it out. Traditional advice says dig deep and water heavily, but roots aren't chasing depth, they're chasing conditions. They grow where oxygen is available, moisture is balanced, and microbial life is active. And that sweet spot, it's usually in the top 5 to 10 centimeters of soil. That's where nutrients cycle fastest, microbes thrive, and roots can really spread. When you focus on that layer instead of bypassing it, the difference is immediately visible in plant health. I've tested this in raised beds, containers, and even hydroponic systems. In every setup, roots that grow laterally in a balanced surface layer outperform those confined to deep holes. Here's the core technique that makes this work. Instead of digging a deep cavity, plant into firm, prepared soil. Then you want to water slowly across the surface until the top 5 to 8 centimeters are fully saturated. Stop before water pools or runs off. That's it. The magic happens because roots respond to gradients in water and nutrients. When the surface layer is hydrated evenly, roots spread outward in all directions rather than diving down. That lateral spread builds density, which is exactly what produces strong, resilient root systems. I've seen this firsthand with tomatoes, peppers, and leafy greens. Plants grown with deep hole watering often have long, sparse roots. Those same crops using surface saturation develop thick, fibrous mats that maximize nutrient uptake and stability. The mistake most people make is inconsistency. If the surface dries out completely, roots retreat, microbes slow down, and nutrient cycling halts. Then, when you flood the hole again, roots react to stress rather than growth. Surface saturation works because it maintains steady conditions in the active root zone. In hot climates or raised beds, this might mean watering lightly but frequently. In cooler climates or containers, spacing is wider, but still focuses on the top layer. The goal is a balanced moisture gradient, not extremes. Even with perfect watering, your surface layer can't thrive without protection. Mulch stabilizes temperature, reduces evaporation, and, feeds the soil slowly as it decomposes. I usually apply 5 to 8 centimeters of organic mulch using straw, shredded leaves, or grass clippings. Side-by-side tests show mulched beds hold moisture longer, need less water, and produce visibly stronger root systems. Without mulch, you're constantly correcting moisture and temperature fluctuations. With it, the system maintains itself. Watering and feeding are inseparable. Surface saturation works best when combined with nutrient application at the same layer. Using my kitchen composter, I can feed small, fresh amounts regularly without overloading the soil. This keeps nutrients right where roots are actively growing. Small, frequent applications outperform one-off deep fertilizer placements because the plant doesn't waste energy chasing nutrients below the root zone. This is especially critical in raised beds and hydroponic setups where root activity is concentrated near the top layer. Even this technique can fail if you overwater the surface. Saturation isn't flooding. If the soil becomes soggy, oxygen disappears and roots weaken. Always aim for soil that feels moist and slightly firm, not sticky or collapsing. Press with your fingers to check. This simple habit ensures roots stay healthy and spread properly. Another mistake is neglecting compost or mulch. Surface saturation is powerful, but its full potential emerges only when the topsoil remains nutrient-rich and biologically active. Without these elements, the roots won't reach their maximum density. Once you implement this method, plants establish faster, leaves are consistently vibrant, and growth becomes, honestly, a lot more predictable instead of uneven. Even hydroponic growers notice a difference. Roots thrive in a balanced water-oxygen environment, not in extremes of deep soaking or nutrient flushing. Once you understand this connection, it changes how you approach every aspect of planting, watering, and feeding. Deep holes are labor-intensive and outdated for most modern gardening systems. They create root traps, nutrient leaching, and inconsistent growth. The surface saturation method aligns with how plants naturally grow. It supports the most active soil layer, encourages dense root networks, and reduces unnecessary water and labor. If you want stronger plants, faster growth, and better yields, this is one of the simplest, most effective changes you can make. Serious gardening isn't about digging more. It's about understanding how soil, water, and roots interact. The surface saturation method is a low-effort, high-impact strategy that delivers real results, whether you're growing in raised beds, containers, or hydroponics. Use fresh compost to feed the top layer, protect it with mulch, control surface water carefully, and watch your roots thrive like never before. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more tested, practical methods that improve plant growth based on real results, not guesswork. Share this video with anyone still digging deep holes. They'll thank you when their roots finally get strong.